Hello, hello. Hi, everybody. Check, check. Hi. What's good, boys? What's good, what's good? Hello, hello. Hi, everybody. Oh, I should probably make a tweet. Cool. All right, I made a tweet. Now all the lessers who don't have their notifs on for some reason can get in. Doing a short. Heavy things. Texting the wife. Hello, boys. How's everybody doing? How is everyone? It's been a while. It's been a while since we've done a live stream. So hi. How are you? How is everyone? I was messing around with the camera. I think this is the right crop. I could probably bring it. This is fine. Who cares? Hi. Here, I'll make myself larger for the moment. Hi. How are you guys? Good, good. What's up? Where is Super Chat? Super Chat's off. Super Chat is off for this stream because, for one, you guys give me too much money. I don't like it. And two, you give me money for, like, doing nothing. And I'd rather you get something for your money. So, the shirt, Wendigoon merch, puff print, very nice and soft and feels cool, as well as the beanie, which is somewhere. Anyway, you can find both of the items at the link in the description of this live stream. I would much rather you spend your money there than give it to me here for no reason. So I really do like this material. Juniper's awesome. They do cool stuff. So yeah, I'd rather you go spend your money there. But I want to make a main channel video about the Walten files. So for those that don't know, the Walten files isn't a video that I have talked about on the main channel. Well, I've referenced it, but I haven't talked about it directly. And the reason I haven't is because Nexpo here made a fantastic hour-and-a-half breakdown that pretty much said everything that I want to say about it. Like, he covered all of it so well that it would just be redundant for me to make one. So there's no reason to make it. And I said I might consider it when more content comes out. So now, if we check, the last full episode of the Walten Files was over 2 years ago. I think, what date was it? March 19th. Okay, so in 2 weeks, it will be 3 years ago. So pretty much 3 years ago, the last Walten Files... Oh, wait, y'all can't see. I'm sorry. I'm clicking around and you... I'm so dumb. Okay, sorry. The last Walten Files came out 3 years ago. And a new one came out 3 weeks ago. So I was giving time everyone to watch it. It looks like a lot of you did. 1 million views. Very cool. Happy to see that. But I want to give some time so the first time people see it isn't during my live stream. That being said, I haven't seen it at all. I have not seen a screenshot from it. I have not seen a single element of it. So I've remained completely spoiler free. So for my first full-blown reaction, I wanted to watch it on stream. So that's what this is. So I'm excited. Like I said, Nexpo had done everything I was going to do, but now that there's new content out, it's fair game. I've got room to laze on through. So I'm excited. For those who don't know, the Walten Files, very short. I assume most of you know about it, but on the off chance you haven't, the Walten Files it takes a lot of inspiration from Five Nights at Freddy's, but it changes the horror in a way I really appreciate. One of my main critiques of Five Nights at Freddy's is it never did all it could with the concept. It never got as scary as I feel a topic like that needed to, but the Walten Files does. It has some very disturbing imagery. It's some very heavy topics. So I'm excited to see where it goes from here. I've really wanted to make a video about it for a while. I've just been waiting on the next one to come out. And now after waiting for 3 years, the next one has come out. So I'm excited. I see a bunch of you all asking when is Left Right Part 2. We recorded Part 2 yesterday. It was a lot of fun. I think it was a really good recording. So that one will be out Saturday, I believe. The editor's currently working on it. I want to ask your all's forgiveness for not being able to upload Part 2 the week afterwards. It took me longer to get the Ruby Ridge upload out than I originally thought it would. And I also, like, as soon as that was done, I had a dental procedure and I couldn't talk, like my mouth hurt for a day. So it just didn't happen. Entirely my fault. Hunter is innocent this time. But I'm glad you all are really enjoying that. So thank you all so much for the support you're showing over there on both podcasts. It means the world. Again, I also want to say I'm sorry for not doing as much main channel content lately. It's kind of slowed down. And it's really just because I needed time to get the podcast in order, to get a lot of personal life, travel plans, stuff like that in order. But now that that's done, and like all the podcasts are set up in a way that they're pretty much self-sustaining at this point, I'm back in. I'm ready to go. Between the Red Thread and Creepcast. So really, it means a lot to see you all like support everything as much as you have. It means a lot. So thank you. I also see some of you saying new Greylock is out. I am excited for the new Greylock. I thought about doing both of these at once, but then I really like the Walten Files and I really like Greylock, so I'd rather give each their own stream. Walten Files first, because I want to go ahead and start making a video on it, because I'm not going to make another Greylock video after only one episode's out, right? So I figured I'll do a Walten Files one first so I can start thinking about the video. And then sometime this week, I'll do a live reaction to the new Greylock, because I haven't seen it either. So that's the plan, starting with the Walten Files. I hope that works for you all. Again, for those who are getting here, no super chats. I'd rather you get something for your money. Link to the shirts and the beanie is in the description. Check that out. And yeah, I believe that should be it. I don't know when we're going to do the Greylock stream, but hopefully this week. Turn your notifications on so you know. Haha. All right, anyway. With that being said, we've got like 3,000 people in here. Are you all ready to go? Are you all excited? Are you ready? Are you ready to see? I'm excited. I love the Walten Files. I haven't got to talk about it because Nexpo beat me to it, but now I get to talk about it, and I'm so excited. Let's go. Let's go. All right, Walten Files hype. Here we go. All right. Also, for those that don't know anything about the Walten Files, Martin Wall's the creator. Pretty much every creator builds out everything in their series, right? But nearly everything in the previous Walten Files episodes is entirely his own hand-drawn art. So it gives it such a unique aesthetic to everything else. To every other like online horror series. It's like, I get why it takes 3 years to make, right? So yeah, I'm excited. Anyway, so as we all know, the rule with these things is we turn on subtitles. Turn on English subtitles. And we also, because there could be hidden messages there, we also check the description. Oh boy, here we go. Oh, I forgot you all, again, I haven't talked about the Walten Files, so I should preface. The whole idea of the Walten Files is that the tapes are being uploaded by someone who's come across it. So description reads, here we are again, mystery solvers. COVID cooled down, and after 3 years, we finally got my aunt's VCR to work. I have so much to say, but I'm going to start off with the technical stuff first. Back when I found the Bunny Farm tapes is the third one that came out 3 years ago, or the most recent one until this one. He's uploaded more stuff in between, like supplemental stuff, but it was the last full-bore Walten Files episode. Back when I found the Bunny Farm tapes, I was met with a dead end. Bunny Smiles Incorporated / Bond's Burgers gave no more results. Those are the companies mentioned in the series. Locals had no more info. I went back to Connecticut to live with my dad. That was until my friend David approached me with an amazing find. David decided to ask locals about the terms Walten instead. Apparently that's a name that pops up a lot in the tapes. Haven't watched the tapes myself, lol. I didn't know that. The guy uploaded these hasn't even seen them. That explains why he's so nonchalant. There's like people dying. One of my favorite aspects about the Walten Files is the daughter of the couple that died, Sophie. It's implied that maybe she's taking medication that's making her forget what happened, but the ghosts of her family are trying to remind her, do you remember, Sophie? And it's a very menacing aspect. Like, she knows everything, but she can't remember it. Anyway, we were directed to a vintage strip mall that had this one bowling alley, Starley's. Originally, there was a workshop in that building instead, and when they moved everything out and Starley's bought the place, one locker remained labeled Walten. Inside a box with a cheap safe, Apparently, the box has sat there for decades because they haven't managed or bothered to open it. Me, Ron, and Dad did some digging through the previous tapes and noticed a pattern. The code was 722. Curious. That probably... I've got to write all my notes and like backtrack over the whole series, but that number probably means something. Inside, there was a total of 23 tapes. I moved back to Brighton, Michigan to help my friends fix, clean, and compile these tapes into what we call the CyberFun Tech Collection. This is part 1 of 3. CyberFun Tech is a company that funded and created most BSI projects, Bunny Smiles Incorporated. It's unclear whether CyberFun Tech owned Bunny Smiles Incorporated or whether they were simply partner companies, but perhaps CT bought BSI at some point. Either way, all the tapes were labeled CyberFun Tech, and supposedly, these were supposed to be handed over to the technicians and artists. I should note, some bits of the compilation are weird. On some screens, it would appear as minutes and minutes of empty static, and on other screens, it would appear to be a white screen with faint voices heard on them. As for me, I'm doing great. The past 3 years were filled with some of my happiest and saddest moments, but I'm still standing. I'm going out on vacations with my girlfriend for a few weeks. I'll post parts 2 and 3 when I return at the end of the month. So we're getting new parts 2 and 3? I didn't know that. Bro, Martin has like got these things stacked. So parts 2 and 3 of this are coming out soon. Yo, okay, perfect. Well, I know where I'm going to like put the video stuff then. Excellent, cool. All right. So anyway, on that note, let's go ahead and get into the new Walten files. I'm excited. Are you guys excited? I'm excited. Let's go. Oh, desktop audio might be off. Hold on. There you go. Similar to Five Nights at Freddy's, there were these two friends who owned a pizza joint, animatronics, or I think the inciting event was his children were killed. Jack Walton's children were killed. Okay, so like, you see what I mean? How everything being hand-drawn gives it such a unique aesthetic? Like, there's not other horror stuff that looks like this, right? Like, the uncanniness of the presentation, because these are two kids. These are, I assume, Jack Walton's kids. I forget their names. But the ones who would be killed by Felix in a car crash, which is what's seen at the end of Walten Files 3. Waffle House rep, as always.
Come on, Molly. Let's go.
After I turn it up, you'll hear it okay.
This way.
Oh, so the name of the town the Walten Files takes place in is Brighton. So in the Mandela catalog, whenever it shows like all the different teams that Mandela County is playing, a bit loud. Okay, let me turn it down a bit. We'll put it there. After all the teams that Mandela County's playing, Alex put one of them as the Brighton Bunnies as a reference to the Walten Files, which is, I like that. That's fun.
This way.
It's like my Avengers.
Look, there he is.
That's Felix. So we know from part 3 that the two of them would get into Felix's car. Felix was drunk, swerves off the road, and kills them. He tries to hide the evidence by burying their bodies on the side of the road. Their bodies possess a lone stuffed animal. That's what leads to the series of events that gets everyone killed by the animatronics. Like I said, Walten Files goes there in a way that Five Nights at Freddy's never did, which is why I really like it. I think it proves what can be done with the concept. Gosh, they're so freaky! Look at them. Not the kids, the other things. The kids are scary too. Alright, hold on. Hold on. What happened? Oh, wait, not that far. Yeah. Already beginning. Alright, so someone's rewinding through the tapes. Okay, maybe there was nothing yet. Yeah, there's nothing yet, just this. Oh, also, because I guess, I'm sure most of you know this, but since I haven't talked about it on the channel yet, the animatronics, after the location was shut down, were placed into a storage facility, which is where the first tape opens up, them going to the storage facility. So, given how this is shot, this is probably at the storage facility, but I don't know. It's very dark in there, and the animatronics kill people. Well, there's a child down there for whatever reason. That's cool, I guess. All pretty normal. Promo, programming, movement, procedure. There's a hidden URL in this one. Of course there is. There always is. It's always something. Charles Brooke, 1970. Hi, just got hired officially as the computer supervisor for the unnamed Bunny Smiles restaurant. Though, okay. All right. Though I've been coming up with I've been coming up with a few names myself. I've known these guys for a while, their family. I've done some work for them along with that for years now, even before Cyberfun Tech. Getting to meet the Waltens and the Krankens has been super fun. So excited to get to work. The place is bright. I think the future is bright. CB. Okay, so Charles Brooks said this. I don't think we know Charles yet. Maybe we have and I've forgotten him. So you had the Walten family with Jack Walten and Rosemary Walten. They're both dead in the current time. But at one point, they, along with Felix Kranken, ran the business under Cyberfun Tech, who made the animatronics, and Bunny Smiles Incorporated, which had Bond's Burgers, the animatronic place. I don't think we know yet what happened to Felix. I'm pretty sure we know he crash killed the kids and buried them. I don't think we know what happened to him after that, if I'm not mistaken. The animatronics are so freaky in this. Like the way they're drawn, the way they move, it's so uncanny. Okay. I hate it. I hate it. Oh. Bozo has one of the scariest moments in the whole series. So, like, okay, again, we're gonna actually hold on. I can just open in a new tab. There we go. So, the way, like, it's done, like I said, Five Nights at Freddy's never goes there with how dark and disturbing everything can be, but the Walten Files does, because, like, when you think about the concept of someone being shoved into an animatronic and their soul being infused with it, that's so scary. And I think it can be so much more than just, kids went missing. Like, I think, and again, I'm not entirely harping on Five Nights at Freddy's. It was supposed to be for a younger audience. I get why it wasn't graphic. But Walten Files does the thing I wish Five Nights at Freddy's would. There's this part in the third one where the soul inside of Bozo, or Buzo, is talking. And he says, oh, where's it at? Where is it at? It's near the end, I think. It's when they're playing the match game. Yeah. So he's talking about...
You completed my game. Now time for the prize.
So it's like the soul inside of Buzo coming out. The drawings are so good.
Missing 0714, 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 missing 0714.
Like the blood, the noises he made struggling to breathe as he was dying inside of the machine. Charles, you're right. This is Charles. Charles is the one who got shoved into the bozo. Thank you. Yeah. Hold on. His final moments, and then I don't remember my face. That like, to think about becoming a part of this creature, this monster, and forgetting what you were, and then like the only thing he can say through to Sophie, the person playing the game and witnessing this, is I don't remember my face. Like, oh, it's a body horror that doesn't get done it a lot in a series that absolutely needs to do something with its body horror, or like a genre, I should say, that needs to do something with its body horror. I love it. Like it can't be overstated. And there's another one in the same episode, I'm pretty sure, with the one shoved into not Bon, but Bam, whatever the name of the female Bonnie is. Maybe in a different episode. If it, oh wait, no, here it is. Yeah. So it's her shoved inside of there, and this text is hard to read, but if I recall right, it says, "I am still alive, but I can't move. And I am having trouble breathing, and my stomach feels weird." Like you're broken into pieces inside of this machine, and the last thoughts you can get out as you bleed to death. Like it, oh. It's great. It's great. Again, it takes a concept that was presented and things like Five Nights at Freddy's, and it takes it to the next step. That's why I really like the Walten Files. I think that's why it caught on to so many people as well, because there were so many like Five Nights at Freddy's spin-off horror stuff that sure got some attention, but didn't have the staying power of people waiting 3 years for the next upload. There's a reason that the Walten Files has that reputation. I'm so glad new content's out. I can talk about it and not just be a Nexpo clone. I'm kidding. I love Ryan, but he's a real Nexpo's a really good friend of mine. But I win. I finally get to beat him. Also, maybe, so the bodies got shoved into, I'm not gonna say something that might be wrong. I'm forgetting my Walten Files lore. I have to go back and take notes for, making the video and stuff, but. Rosemary Shaw, I remember that. I can't remember if what I was trying to remember is, did Rosemary get shoved inside of Shaw while the restaurant was still open, or was that afterwards? I know like the stuff that happened at the facility, the lockup, was after the restaurant closed. I think she did, because yeah, she gets lured onto stage, and that's when that happens to Rosemary. Oh, another moment. I know I keep like going to old moments and stuff like that, but I can't help it. It's so good. The other one that always sticks with me is when Rosemary, so her daughter Sophie's the one discovering all this, and it's like Rosemary trying to talk to her daughter inside of the animatronic.
Am I still beautiful to you? Sophie.
Am I still beautiful to you? a mother asking her daughter, and then Sophie says, "I know you," because she's having trouble remembering what her mom looked like. Oh, it's so good. Okay, anyway. Bond actually did freak me out for a while. I remember when I first saw it, thinking about like the image of like the ears. There's that one shot with the white background and like the eyes open. Can't wait to be scared again. Where'd you all see a Bible verse at? Was there unironically a Bible verse, or are you all messing with me? Oh, the back in the note. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. I glazed right over that. My bad. Where's that note at? Where? I'm not seeing. Where was that at? I know it happened. Okay, there we go. Psalm 27:12. My Bible's downstairs. We're going to use the internet. Okay. Here. KJV online. Psalm 27. Average Wendigoon stream. Haha, I tricked you. There's no Walten Files Reverend Church. Psalm 27:12. Deliver me not over unto the will of mine enemies, for false witnesses are risen up against me, and such as breathe out cruelty. All right, that's a weird thing for it's a weird thing for Charles to just toss in there. Okay. Anyway, I'm sure that won't mean anything. Okay, hold on. Whoa! I did see that face until I looked up. That. Okay, all right. Back to this. The whole skip through frames. Okay, so it's an image of something in the woods, and there's something censored over it. Probably, maybe the kid's dead body, because he crashed the car into the woods, and that's where he buried them. So maybe it's their burial. Who knows? And then we see a face briefly. That could be Jack, who I think's inside of Bond. I don't think that's been explicitly said yet, but I've always suspected Jack's inside of Bond. Or it could be Felix, who's responsible for all this. And then this face that appears. That could be anyone. That could be any malformed body that was like forcefully shoved into a robot suit. Pleasant. That's what their exoskeletons look like?
Beautiful, isn't it? This is one of the first mech models built by Cyberfun Tech to bring the magic of Bond.
It could have been Proverbs, not Psalms. You're right. It could have been. It just said P. All right, so for thoroughness' sake, what was it, 27:12? Is that what I said? Is that what I had it on, 27:12? A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished. That could be it, because it could imply someone knew Felix for what he was. But the simple pass on and are punished, and those who didn't know were hurt. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see where that goes.
Bond's burgers to life. Today, we'll take a journey through the magic of the showstoppers and how they were created. You might learn a thing or two
Yeah,
about
Philippians
the
next. We're just
quality
going to go
of
through
our
all of them.
company.
Philippians doesn't have 27 chapters, though, so I think we're safe there. And if it was one of the Peters, he should have put first, second, or third in front of it. So Proverbs is probably most likely. I could also see the Psalms, but we'll see.
Beautiful, isn't it? Today, we'll take a journey through the magic of the showstoppers and how they were created. You might learn a thing or two about the quality of our company.
Nerd alert. Yeah, you know the Bible, idiot. You stupid nerd. There's that face again, the same one. Felix or Jack, probably. Also, I see you, Stanley. Hi, Stanley. How's it going? I haven't forgotten about the COD Zombies lore video. I'm just trying to find when I want it on the timeline.
The face of Bunny Smiles, Inc.
I mean, like my upload timeline.
Vital part of any good design. So many different ideas to... The Bunny Smiles Incorporated
that's that art, I think.
Very vital part of any good...
Art department, yeah.
The Bunny Smiles Incorporated art department was in charge of pitching up multiple designs for the...
These are so well done. Like, the level of detail that goes into something like this, it's awesome. Hey, Dead Ozzy, what's up? Josie, I mean, sorry, Dead Josie, what's up?
And creating the designs we all know and love. Rosemary Walten, loving wife of... is a brilliant artist with a huge...
Yeah, his name got censored.
poetry.
You notice that? Jack's name got censored in the audio. So that's Rosemary, who got killed and shoved inside of Shaw. Her death scene's very tragic, too.
For poetry and the theatrical...
Oh, wait, I was doing that.
And artist. Rosemary Walten, loving wife of... is a brilliant artist with
weird.
a huge passion for poetry and the theatrical, and has done numerous art pieces before becoming the lead artist in BSI. She's the one in charge of making the final designs that would later become the characters they are today.
I think I always had a pretty clear idea of how each character looked like in my mind. The designs just made sense to me. I wanted to make them
That was a frame.
mind. The designs just made sense to me.
It was just a quick cut back there. Okay.
I wanted to make them seem appealing to a younger audience, while still being simple enough so they can be easy to remember.
And then that was her face blurred. Again, eventually she gets shoved into Shaw. And that's her, actually. She's inside of there. Her death scene was tragic. I can't wait to put all this in a video.
Cyberfront to make their blueprints for the animatronics. But we all got so invested in the idea that we decided to have a full partnership with BSI. I'm Susan Wilkes, the lead technical
I keep
engineer
looking
at
over at
Bunny
chat,
Smiles.
and things happen here at like one frame
I'm
at a
Susan
time.
Wilkes, and we decided to have a full partnership with BSI. I'm
I don't think that was anything I can make out. Kind of looks like that's like a mouth. It almost looks like a face. Susan,
Susan Wilkes, the lead
Susan, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Susan's the one who got shoved inside of Banny. Is that the name of it? Banny, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
technical engineer, Bunny Smiles, designer.
Technical engineer, lead design, animatronic designer, CT. She goes to work on Banny, and then Bond kills her. It's a horrible image. That kid right there is exactly how I would be seeing this nightmare in front of me. I never liked animatronics. Even as a kid, we'd go to like Chuck E. Cheese and stuff, and I loved the arcade. I did not want to be near that stage. The way, like, I think that's one of the reasons I like the animatronic horror so much. I remember being a kid and seeing Chucky like spinning around and stuff like that, and always thought it was so creepy looking. That kid was me. That kid was me. I saw a flash too. That kid's me. I think that was another face. Yeah, this is definitely a face. The souls of the people inside.
We added a ton of features into the models.
They wrote Charles across it. Charles is the one who got shoved inside of there. Do they know that? Or that's a little morbid. Yes, he's inside of this one. Go ahead and mark it.
We managed to even make them have their ability to walk and interact with the audience.
The animatronics do get a little quirky at night. Wendigoon stream. Again, don't give me money. Super chats are off. Link in the description. While they're available for like 2 more weeks and then they're gone. So get them while you can. All right, this is a lot of text. that I'm not going to try to decode right now because it's backwards and I think upside down. It's mirrored and upside down, so I would have to go like... I can make out and now. Yeah. Yeah, wait for the main channel upload to figure this out. I'm not doing it. Not right now. I mean, it's a bit thicker now, but I'm still not doing it. Getting of... I think the words are backwards, too. Like, the actual lettering is backwards. Whatever. Stop making it more clear. You're giving me less excuses. Yeah, so, like, it says our missing employees, but it's in a way that... I think you read it right to left. Yeah, you'd go upside down and then read Mr. Klauken. This is... whoever that is. I'm guessing? So what? Yeah, okay, we're not doing this now. It looks probably a letter that was written regarding the missing people. Okay, thank you for that.
The console. Here is where all the information and code is stored in the audio animatronics. How they can walk, sing,
I did see the
interact
face.
with
There's a lot of faces. If I pause it, every face will be here all day. But if there's a face, there's a face.
the audience, etc. That's how they manage to feel so lifelike to our audience. The console's also able to recognize specific people and places.
Okay. Employee notes. The Bunny Smiles Incorporated console allows the blank of Bond's Burgers feel a lot more lifelike, and now for a more fun and something feeling. This is, whoever wrote this needs to be shot. This is not English. An ambitious concert never expected to see in my life. Susan did not disappoint at all. Absolutely stunning and delicate. Okay, whatever. Concert went well. Animatronics worked great. From CB, I think. So, Charles. Oh, what's that? A lot of words? Too bad I'm not reading them. Unless there was something cool there. Testament, mask, okay. There should be a smile one. A s'more one in the... Okay. We got that Petscop music going on. Oh. I was also thinking about making a Petscop video, then Pyrocynical beat me to it. And then I was gonna make a Lethal Company lore video, and then Pyrocynical beat me to it. So I'm gonna fight that guy. Which, to be fair, I beat him to Faith. He started work on a Faith video, and then I made the Faith video, and he said he was delaying it. So, that's fair. You know, we handshook, but he's taken 2 from me, and I've taken 1 from him, so I have to get him back. I need an inside man to see whatever he's going to do next so I can steal Thief, because his videos are high production and take a long time to make, and mine don't, so I can beat him to it. Do you like Mr. Nightmare? I think I know that name. I think I'm familiar with that. Oh, wait, no. Wait, hold on. My bad. Pyro did not beat me to Petscop. I got that wrong. Pyro's the one who never made Petscop 2. I got that backwards. Nexpo stole Petscop for me. That's right. The same guy. Okay. All right. You know what? I spoke wrong. My phrasing was misinformed. I knew this. I just said the names wrong. Pyro made Petscop 1, and then it's been a meme on the channel for years. He won't make Petscop 2. Nexpo is the guy who beat me to doing the entire Petscop retrospective. So Nexpo has stolen both the Walten files and Petscop from me. Okay? I don't think I've stole anything from him. So now I've got to get Ryan twice. Now I think I have to get his channel deleted. I think I'm going to talk to him about it, see what he thinks, but I think that's the only, course of action. You can let him know I said that in a loving way. Please don't just tweet that I said that because he'll get mad for a second. No, I love Ryan. He's great. But yeah, I have to beat him. I have to beat him twice now. So I guess me and Pyro are fair then. He stole Lethal Company from me, and I stole Faith from him. So I have to one-up him and steal the next thing, so I'm in the lead. Yeah, I stand by what I said.
It's working. First we need to...
Is the console on?
Yes, Charles, I just told you.
All right. I'm just checking if everything's going as
I
planned.
know.
Someone told Charles to fix his
handwriting. This isn't the
handwriting.
first test we need to do with the robots.
All right, great.
You're taking notes, right?
Yes. Yeah, I am.
Right. Test 203, movement.
Movement. All right.
Alright, so, let me get the console working.
Working?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is Charles and Susan in the same room with Banny. Both of them are dead, but obviously this has to be before they died. Okay.
Alright, this is how it's supposed to go. We place the tunnel objects around the room. The animatronic is supposed to get to us without bumping into any of the tables, boxes, chairs.
Oh, they're testing its movement tech. What could possibly
What
go
happens if the
wrong?
robot falls or comes across any object?
Well, then we're just gonna have to test this out again.
I have thought about doing a Helldivers lore video,
Long
but
night,
it's
then.
disingenuous if I don't play the game a lot first. I really want to do a Tarkov lore video. Tarkov has so much lore, and I've played it so much, I have to make those hours count for something. So I want to do that before long. But then after that, I'll probably get into Helldivers. That'd be cool.
All right, everything seems fine so far.
Should the robot be so close to the table?
I don't think... Oh! Shit. Fuck, let's start again.
Fuck, I told you to watch for the table, man.
Damn it. Sorry.
What do you want him to watch for it, though? The robot's supposed to navigate himself.
Check the drawer, I think we got that.
Itself, whatever. Yeah, what could possibly go wrong?
I don't know where he is either.
I know.
I haven't written out a timeline yet. I don't know where 1974 falls. I know it's before they're dead because they're talking right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna be totally honest with you. No,
Facial
it's,
recognition technology is crazy
somewhere
advanced
down.
for 1974.
Does Jack or Rose know?
Nope, I don't think Linda told him about it either.
Susan, we have to tell them. I think even Chris knows about the addiction.
Germa. Yeah, that's Germa.
Now, shall we?
Right. So, I'm checking my notes right now. What's up to this?
Well, Norman said we should start testing the facial tracking feature. So we're gonna have the robot walk around and see if it recognizes our faces.
Oh, we
Great.
checked that already. Jack brought in Molly here, and the council recognized them.
Well, yeah, but we're gonna do a secondary test.
It recognized Jack and Molly. That's his kid names. The kids I can't remember earlier who died. So this is before even Jack or Molly are killed. So all the robots should be working just fine now. I think Jack and Molly's death is what started everything. Unless I'm way off, but I'm pretty sure.
People seems to have trouble detecting the faces.
Oh, the test we did with Sophie. Right.
Mm-hmm. I see how this test
Sophie's
goes.
the lone survivor out of the Walton family, but she doesn't
How's Lily,
remember.
by the way?
In the present. This is in the past.
Spending time with
After everyone's
the
dead,
weekend.
Sophie's the lone survivor. This is so well done. Just the aesthetic of all this. It's so good. Do you remember? Sophie. So it's keeping track of their names. This might be part of the reason they eventually get killed. I don't know. There's a lot, like, we have a lot of story beats laid out, but up until now, we don't have a lot of, like, the fill-ins of why these things happen, what connected this to that. It's weird too because unless you've watched this on your own, you haven't seen it from me. So I don't know how much you all are caught up, but just play along.
Very much.
Ah, sweet. I could really use a beer right now.
Reminds me of what we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
What got me thinking about Petscop initially is I heard that music and it reminded me of Petscop. Okay, so oh, there was a kid over there. I didn't even notice that. There's a kid right here. Is that Molly or some other kid? I don't know.
What does that mean?
That's what I heard, man.
He was drunk while driving the car?
Okay. This is where it begins. So they're talking about Felix getting Jack's kids killed. One business partner killed another business partner's kid. So they're now Susan and Charles, two of the employees, are fighting. Like, what do you mean he got his kids killed? He was drunk.
Do you know what went down some weeks ago?
They didn't tell us?
It was private, Charles. Only the family were there.
Fuck. How's Jack holding up?
This is when everything goes downhill, because as soon as Jack and Molly died, their spirits possessed, and I think it was a doll, this little like teddy bear doll, which I think is eventually what the memory bear is seen as. Again, if you don't know the Walten Files lore, then this is all Greek to you. I apologize. But so now that they're here doing tests on the animatronics, and now that the souls are in play since Jack and Molly are dead, this may lead to Rocket Rabbit. That's right. Yeah, Rocket Rabbit.
Could have been a long while.
Jack isn't dead yet. I just assumed... Yeah, we've never seen Jack die. I assumed he was dead, but he may not be.
I barely even see him at work.
You don't think...
He's definitely not dead here. Again, this is in the past. This is before anyone's died besides Jack and Molly.
Sorry? I think it's bullshit. I think something else happened, man. Something worse.
Oh.
To the dawn?
Oh no, they're in a room with all
Molly
of them.
and Ed?
Listen,
Oh no, are any of them going to move?
I don't even want to think about it. Sitting with that freaking fucking doll in the room.
Yeah, so this doll right here is the doll that Jack and Molly are inside of, to my knowledge.
What's it doing here?
Felix said it here. Tell us not to tell Jack over Rose is here.
Shit.
I don't even want to be involved in this shit anymore.
Alright, let's just try the same way. This is fucked up. I don't even want anything.
Same. Let's just check up on the other rooms for now. Still gotta check up on the games.
You're right.
Okay. So now it's just the, at the time, safe animatronics in the room with the possessed doll. Yep, there it goes. The doll's moving. Stop. I don't like this blinking. I don't like the way it's blinking. Quit. I hate it here. I see these two blue dots. What is that? Is that Jack and Molly's spirits? Is that what that's supposed to represent? Was Charles the first one to die? I can't remember. Okay, so the rabbit is messing with the facial recognition software. Be quiet, Ray. I see you, Ray. Stop that. Blue dots are facial tracking. Okay, that's... Okay. Gotcha. Because it's their destroyed faces after the car crash. Would that say over top of it? Ed and Molly. Yeah. Yeah, reckon. Oh. I don't like this. I don't like this anymore. I want to go home.
ESI technical support, audio log number 3, June
The first? Okay, so this is the first death.
30th and...
Which was, I guess, Charles? Maybe not. Who is that? What is that? That's an upside down face. Oh, that's what that is. Is that Felix? Was Felix the first death? Or Jack? Stop. Stop. Stop it. Quit. Quit. Stop. Go away. I did not like. No. No, I did not like that. I'm hiding behind the microphone. Wait. Someone popped up at the last second. It's Bond being possessed, but whose body was that? Because as far as I know, up until at least part 3, we didn't know who was in Bond, unless I'm forgetting something. Captions are on. Okay, was that... That's Susan. Okay, was Susan the first dead? Because Susan entered... We saw in part 3, or maybe it was part 2, Susan enters the room, gets killed by Bond, is shoved inside a van. It'll be revealed. Okay, if it'll be revealed, that's fine. Something possessed Bond and then killed Susan. So Susan was the first. Wouldn't you like to know, Weather Boy? Okay. I appreciate you all not spoiling it. That's very kind of you to be like, no, you'll find out. So thank you. I suspect it's Felix or Jack. It would make sense. Okay. I've wondered why, since part 3, so for the last 3 years, I've wondered why 2 children who were killed by Felix would elect to kill a bunch of employees at their dad's business, right? Like, that's always set weird to me. Like, why would, unless maybe their souls were corrupted and became evil, that's fine. But it just set weird, like, these 2 kids who possess a rabbit, like, start killing random people. But it makes sense if they killed Felix, the guy who crashed the car and killed them, and then Felix, inside of Bond, kills everyone after that, because Felix is a bitter, angry soul. That makes more sense to me. That may not be where it's going, but that would connect some dots.
Let's see.
So this is Susan. There's the doll there inside of.
Hello?
Oh, that's Banny up there, yeah. I don't like that clanging. Put her inside a van, yeah. Banning. This is the night of the car crash. Never flashing back. Oh, man. Whew. All right, so that was in June 30th of 1974. This was May 3rd, so about 2 months before. This is the night that they died. So Felix is drunk right now, driving his partner, his friend Jack's kids home. I think. Actually, that hair looks kind of like Jack. This may be a different driving instance. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. That's Jack. Okay, never mind. That's not Felix. I was wrong. This is Jack. Just, you know what? It's my first time watching it. Ignore me. Oh, it's the night of the wreck. This is just Jack. Okay. Oh, this is the night after the car wreck happened. I see. This is the night the car wreck happened, and Felix was supposed to drive Jack's kids home, and he never came home. So late that night, this is Jack going over to Felix's house like, where are the kids? Where's my kids, Felix? Yeah, I see.
Felix! Open up. Fucking door!
Because Felix tried to hide it, he buried them.
Felix, please, some more. Please open the door, Felix. Please open the door. Felix. Felix! Hey, what's the deal, Felix? Come on, Wood. I told you 9 p.m. I told you 9 p.m. Please. I'm calling the school, and I'm not just tell me that. I know you're here. If this is some prank you're trying to pull, I don't find it funny, so please. Don't make me drive over there, Felix. Felix, if you do anything to those kids, I'll fucking kill you. If you remember this door, this is the...
Oof. I love the styling of this. This is Felix in the hole after he's just buried Jack's kids. And the sky is static. Like, the sky above him as he's doing it is static. The aesthetic of, like, he's in... I can't imagine what that mindset is, where you're, like, you went from drunk to you killed 2 children, now you're trying to hide it, like, where your brain's at, and it's depicted as, like, static in the sky above him. Oh, man. 8:56 a.m. Yep, the next morning. There's the bunny they would possess. Oh, it's so good. Yep. Was he planning to bury himself? Is that what the third grave means? Or was he burying the rabbit? Because I don't think we know what happens to Felix after this. I think we know the crash happens, and then we haven't heard from him since then. almost did it. It's an interesting character direction because it's an act that is unredeemable, right? Killing 2 children because you were drunk driving a car, right? Recklessly irresponsible, resulted in a tremendous loss of life. But it's not a malicious act. Like, it's not like he got into the car like, oh, I'm going to kill 2 kids. It was a recklessness. It was a stupidity almost that led to it happening. So where do you take a character that thoughtlessly caused such a tragedy? Is there a way for redemption? Is it just a catalyst? I don't know. It's an interesting place to write from, I guess. Because it's horrifically evil, but it's not like a malicious evil, you know?
3 days after the accident, I haven't been able to sleep since last week. I finally told him what happened.
Okay, so Felix came back, told them what happened. After 3 days.
It was the longest hour of my life.
I don't know how Jack didn't kill him, right? Your friend drove him back from jail, was quiet for 3 days, and he's like, oh, by the way, I killed children. Or like, I killed your children. I don't know how Jack doesn't, like, break his neck, you know?
Most painful conversation I've ever had.
But those kids you had,
in their eyes, the anger.
Don't need to worry about, college tuition anymore, huh? Like, this is really one of those, upside downside type deals.
I don't blame them. I have no idea what's going to happen.
Hey, and you were talking about needing money to upgrade to a bigger house because that kid on the way? Not anymore. Took care of it for you.
But the fact they're still buried down
No cars
there,
at 16, am I right?
haunts me every night. Eating me up inside.
Did Felix not tell him where the bodies were? Because a father would want to go get... It says they buried them. In the conversation we heard, they had a funeral, right? So... I guess they eventually find where the bodies are.
They asked about the doll. I told her that they left it at school. That was a lie. I don't know what to do with the doll. Wherever I go, there it is, and I can't get myself to get rid of it. It's like a constant reminder of this huge mistake and how there's nothing I don't think getting.
Look at this right here. I don't think getting rid of the doll would fix it either. Yeah, that's them, I guess. Ed and Molly. Their spirits, part of the doll. The spirits found their way home.
What? Make it stop.
I mean, Felix deserves it, right?
God, I'm so sorry.
Doesn't mean I deserve it. Doesn't mean I need to see it. Oh. Tormented by them. I wonder how much of them's malicious, though. How much of them wants to hurt him, and how much is... This is the day after, This is the day after Sarah, was that her name? Sarah? Susan. After Susan got shoved inside a Band-Aid July 1st. And their spirits are in there watching. I wonder how much the kids are malicious and how much is like they don't know what they're doing. is him fitting her inside of there. Bloodied hands. Yeah, to fit in the machine, all the bones have to break and the face has to be like melded in between the gears, like. Now, Felix wouldn't be trying to reunite the family because he killed Charles and Susan. If it is him inside a bomb, which I don't know it is, but. Wait, what? Quick, she's in here. Molly, I don't think we should. He hurt her. Made her bleed. Wait, what? Oh! Oh, this is heartbreaking. Oh, I think this is the spirits of Ed and Molly. This is them in the plane they're in the limbo they're in, trapped inside of the doll. This is this is Ed and Molly talking. Molly, quick, she's in here. Molly, I don't think we should. You saw what he did to her. He hurt her. Oh, he made her bleed. Talking about Susan being murdered. I don't want her to be hurt anymore. It's not fair. There's Ed, yep. Yep. Aw. I love the way it's depicted too. Like, they're two shapes, like two visages of what people used to be, and like this. It looks like, again, not to bring up Pet Scott, but it looks like this like liminal video game playing almost. Like it's in nothing, right? It's in the void. And this is Susan now entered the plane after she's been killed. I see. Yep. Is that a church up there? Please help me, I don't know where I am.
I can hear you, Susan. I'm here.
Where are you? Please, where am I?
Don't you worry. You're in safe hands, Susan. Welcome to Wonderland.
Okay.
Your new home.
Okay. I assume whoever is inside of Bond is the one talking right now. It's the one, because the only three who are dead at this point in time were Ed, Molly, and whoever's possessing Bond. Probably either Felix or Jack. My bet's Felix. I could be wrong, though. Could be Jack. I don't know. And now Susan. So I think it's whoever's inside of Bond is the one talking.
Isn't it?
He brought her to Wonderland, right?
Beautiful.
Am I
Dead? No.
No.
Not yet, at least. Your heart is still beating, but your body is now functionless.
There's this part in her section when she dies in the previous tapes where she talks about how she's paralyzed and she can't feel anything, but everything hurts at the same time.
Out there, you're slowly suffocating. But here, you're safe. The spirit doesn't pass on quite as fast as the body does. I would know.
Are you?
Oh, where are my manners? Pleasure to meet you. My name is Bond, and you're Susan.
Okay, so I am right that it's the spirit inside of Bon, but we still don't know who that is. That face could be anyone.
I've had my eye on you. I know you.
Is Bon a malicious entity from somewhere that isn't related to Felix or Jack or anyone?
Very well, my friend.
Like the devil or
I
something?
know
Or
you like to fix things, isn't that right?
not literally the devil. I mean like an ethereal entity like the
so
devil.
do
Spirits,
I.
it could be.
Wouldn't you like me to fix you?
What are you talking about?
Perhaps I could help you.
If that is the case, then it's like Felix sent the kids to whoever this is, like sent them away, like Huh.
Here, a gift. Take a look inside.
Her new face, right, Fanny?
That is the new you. A wonderful gift that will eventually become your new body. Just like a beautiful butterfly bursting from a cocoon. You will be reborn. You don't have to listen to me. That is up to you. But what other choice do you have? A spirit can't survive without being tethered to a vessel. I know you're
Which is why they have to
scared.
possess him, yeah.
I was too, but everything will be okay.
You see what I mean? That it goes the extra level, something like Five Nights at Freddy's doesn't. It plays with the idea of what a spirit attached to an animatronic, to this contraption, would be like. It talks about the hellish purgatory they're stuck in. It goes to the places that something like FNAF just implies.
Apologies for what I had to do to you. But look, the hard part is over with now. Besides, you can't make an omelet without breaking a few eggs.
Looks like Bond now, yeah. Whose spirit is that? I hear that knocking. It almost got me. That's the door. Not again. Not again. Huh. Being trapped in there. The implication can be scary sometimes too. You're right. It can. But I think the implication loses its value when you do it 10 times across the series, right? Like it's just saying the same thing over without going to that next level. Where Walten Files is like, we're just barreling into the implication, yeah. He's gone. They're both gone. Are we going to protect her now? Will she be alright? I don't know. Okay, so this further leads in. I don't think Ed and Molly are evil. I don't think they're doing the killing. It's whatever is in Bond. That be Felix, Jack, or some other entity. That's what's doing the killing. I'm so curious what that might be. Okay. I don't think it's Felix. It might be Jack. But I don't think it's Felix because Felix is always portrayed as like a ratty coward. Like not only, of course, the killing of the kids and then trying to hide the evidence, but like afterwards when he's haunted, he's like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm scared. And then before that like before that he's shown as being like this kind of like sly talking dude, not in like a bravado charismatic way, like in a like he's afraid of his own shadow kind of way, right? So if that's the case, I don't think in the afterlife he would be like this satanic like figure speaking sweet nothings into their ear, unless death transformed him somehow. But Ed and Molly are dead, and they still seem to be these kids concerned with the people around them. So I don't think it's Felix. I don't even think it's Jack, because when we see Jack, he's like desperate. He's like, "Where are my kids?" It's not the kind of guy who'd be here with his kids and then be like, "Oh, I'm like, I want more people to join me now." I think whatever Bon is separate from Jack and Felix, and it seems to be. If Ed and Molly were the first to die in the car wreck and now their spirits are there with him, did whatever Bon is drag them over to this plane? Gosh, that's so scary. I didn't even think about... So I always imagine like Bon is one of the characters possessing the animatronic, right? But I think it's more terrifying to think, what if it's just something else? Ugh. I love the Walten Files. Oh, it looks so good. This looks so good. It's so good. It's so unique. As like a send off, or like it was written during World War One, or that's at least when the record that version you just heard got popular, and it was often sung like by veterans and stuff like that. And it's I don't know, it's just tragic to think about. You lost all these people, and then we'll meet again. Don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day. It's Yeah, that was great. That was a banger. Martin was really like, let me cook for 3 years, and he cooked. He certainly did cook. Now, I see a lot of you saying that they're... Oh, it's World War II. Sorry, I didn't mean to say World War I. World War II then. My bad. Secret episode. Where's the secret episode? Did I miss it? Okay, yeah. I know he said, remember the description says end of the month, part 2 and 3 are coming out. So I'll stream those. But where do I find? Look at the playlist. Okay. This one? Is this the secret video? Well, okay, that's definitely a secret video. Is that the correct one? Okay, yes, Lacrimosa. Let me make sure there's nothing over here. No. Merch, shorts, Bozo's Ghost. Okay, yeah, that's it. Alright, so... He does all the music. He does, I mean, obviously not the We'll Meet Again recording, but he does the music himself. He's awesome. Martin's the goat. All right. Cool. All right, so this is it. Secret video. Report 90892, May 4th, 1974, Brighton County Police Department. Writing Frank Davis. Felix Archer Crankin reportedly arrived at the station in the morning on May 3rd. He had a broken pair of glasses. So May 3rd is after... Is that the morning of? Yeah, it's the morning after he buried the kids and almost jumped in the river. He had a broken pair of glasses, dirty blue pants, and a yellow dress shirt covered in dirt and blood. When I got the call, he was already taken into custody. We set him down for a few hours, and he revealed valuable information about a case we were previously told about earlier that same day by Mr. Jack Walten. Walten's two youngest kids, Ed and Molly Walten, had disappeared with Kranken the night prior. Felix's alibi stated he was unconscious for about 20 minutes. When he woke up, the kid ran off. So not only was he coward enough to not tell people, he was such a coward that he lied, said that the kids ran away, which I'm sure Jack knew to be a lie. There's no English subtitles here. It's auto-generated. So for those that don't know, if there's English that isn't auto-generated, it means the creator typed in the stuff, which is why you can find secret messages. If it's auto-generated, then it may be worthless, but we'll leave it on for now. Because it's whatever the YouTube system picks up as audio. So common Felix L, so true.
Negative K, nothing further, just take candy in the corner. Alright, I go Alright, 10-4, 62, 1090. 18 Sergeant of Central.
Louisville River, Michigan.
Sergeant check.
Looks so good, man. This whole series looks so good.
19 Sergeant, right.
And if Jack's really been building all this up to drop 3 episodes in a row and bonus episodes like this, that's insane. What is the Cyberfun console? Oh, who got shoved into the clown? It was one of the people who went to look at after the place was shut down. It was one of the people who went to the storage facility, I think. It was a girl. I can't remember what her name was. CT console is a data disk
Tech
filled with...
console is a data disk filled with all the vital information of the Bond Burgers animatronics. The console contains the main patterns for the robot's movements and interactions with the customers. The console allows the animatronic to have advanced interactions with the audience, most notable one being the walk-around feature, which allows the character to roam around the place.
Okay.
For safety protocols, the console allows the robot to visualize
Ashley, thank you. That's her name, Ashley.
This
Thank you.
avoids the character falling.
It's nice having like an
onto
entire
objects or even
Wikipedia's
customers.
worth of information ready to
This
just
feature
be
is
like,
called map tracking,
actually,
and it works
in a
as
good
a
way,
basic
not an
radar
insult,
for the
actually. I
animatronic.
appreciate the actuallys.
The map tracking feature records audio for safety reasons. Once the console is removed from the mech, technicians are allowed to see the recording from the animatronic's perspective. If any console recording contains any error or faulty programming, please contact Charles Brooke.
Wait, okay, so to make sure I have that right, protocols. So basically, after the animatronics keep track of where they've been walking around at, and then later you can review that information to see where the animatronic went. Okay. Mr. Obvious over here. Thank you. Thank you for that face. Thank you. That's really cool. I'm glad you did that. Yes, I hear the thing knocking. I don't know what that is. I don't like it. How is this a pyrocynical reference? What are you talking
The
about?
facial tracking feature
What
is
did I
the
do?
most advanced technology in cyberpunk tech.
The blurred out text at the bottom was Charles's phone number to contact if there's an issue. That's what the blurred out text was. The audio blurred out during that time too.
This feature allows the robots to detect specific people in the audience. For example, the birthday boy. This allows for a much more magical and realistic experience from the family's perspective.
That
The
tapping's
technician adds
bothering
the
me.
profile of a person and lights it onto
Oh,
the
the TV head. Okay, I see. Yeah, Pyro's logo. Yeah, okay, good. Gotcha. I thought I did something that was a reference.
The
Stop.
console
Okay.
then will detect
Do,
that
do you all remember that stupid DoorDash thing during Vita Carnus? That's what y'all are referencing, right? The time that I was sitting here and I thought DoorDash kept coming and I was getting so freaked out. I was like about to cry. Yeah, okay. Yeah, all right. Yeah, ha 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 ha. Very funny. Very funny. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's not getting me again. I know the tricks this time, okay? I will let the DoorDash set out there, all right? Okay. I can't believe it's still you. After all this time, it's still you. Like, it's all of you people who were there to torment me then are here now, just ready to go, whatever, when I had a moment's notice. And me learning how to frame skip. Yeah, I'm glad y'all had fun with
person's
that.
face through their defining facial features. This technology is still a little faulty and in testing phases, as the console can only detect a limited amount of combinations, which means a person could
whatever.
easily...
See if I stream again.
Hello.
I'll react to them by myself. I'll turn the camera on and sit here in a quiet room and pretend like I'm talking to someone, because you know why? My reflection won't bully me. Like you people.
Combinations, which means a person could easily...
Hello. I'm calling to inform my colleague.
If you just made fun of me, you have to go buy a
friend,
shirt. That's the link in the
Susan, hasn't
description.
shown up in
Do
a
it
few
now.
days.
Oh, wait, whoa. I look up, there's a body. Oh. That's Susan in there.
Susan hasn't shown up in a few days. I contacted her family, and they say they also haven't heard from her. We're all really worried over here that something may have happened to her. Apparently she was here on the 30th, but I'm not sure. I called in sick that day. Please, if anyone has any information, call me. Please.
Huh. Is that supposed to be Susan? Or is that Bon, whatever Bon is? Please. No, wait, this is auto-generated. It didn't actually say please. Yeah, seizure warning, by the way. If you react to very slow flashes of light. That's Susan's face, yeah. It's upside down, but that's her face. Yep. Do you recognize the faces in the Walten? Will you ever talk about Fear and Hunger? Maybe. Again, Super Eye Patch Wolf beat me to that, so but maybe I could talk about Fear and Hunger 2. I don't know. I feel weird talking about games I haven't played yet, because like this, if there's an online horror series I see, I can be like, oh, I'll watch it, make a video on it, easy enough. But I feel like video games are so much more immersive. To like adequately talk about them, you need to be immersed yourself, at least to some degree. So that's why I try to play a game for a while before I talk about it, like Lethal Company or Faith or something like that. That's why I feel confident enough to make something like a Tarkov video, but it would take me longer to make like a Helldivers video, for example. Same with like Fear and Hunger. Are you a fan of GTA 5? Yes. Oh. A broken body in there. I hate that tapping. Quit. Who was that? A shape moved in front of the TV and then started spazzing again. Don't look at me. There's Bond. I hate it. The rabbit is starving. Yeah, I forgot about that. Oh man, that freaked me out. Don't do it. Give me peace, please.
We must go deep into the forest. Hurry, follow me.
Martin, don't. Just let me be at peace. Please don't. Is the forest this realm, this afterlife? Because that's what it looks like. Yeah, so that was her body down there walking around, or at least spiritually it was. Okay. Well, that was that was that was that was the Walten Files. So I'm gonna get working on the video, and then after the next maybe if they come out back to back, I'll wait for parts 2 and 3 to be out before I do another reaction. But whenever they come out, I'll react to them, assuming it's this month. And then after all that's done, I'll try to put a video out regarding all the updates to the series. So I love it. I love it. Martin said, "Let me cook," and he cooked. So simple as. But great job, dude. If you watch this for whatever reason, love the stuff, man. Congratulations. And thank you all so much for watching. It means the world. Later this week, I've got my wife's here. I think we're going to go to the gym and try to be, productive members of society. So I'm going to kill the stream here. I will say, again, link to this t-shirt and the beanie. They're only available for like another week and a half, 2 weeks, and they're gone forever. Link is in the description to the stream. Get them while you can. And then later this week, tentatively we'll say like, I'm recording Red Thread tomorrow, so we'll say like Thursday, Friday. I'll try to do the stream for that. Maybe tomorrow if there's enough time, but we'll see. But I do want to watch the new Greylock on stream soon. Hi, Freddie. I noticed you. But yeah, I believe that should be it. Check these out. I'll stream Greylock later this week. Thank you all so much for the support you've shown, not only the main channel and the most recent video. Oh, thank you, Ray, for posting the link. I appreciate that. That means a lot. Also, hi, Ray, and bye, Ray. Thank you all so much for the support you've shown, not only the main channel, but the podcast, Creepcast, and the Red Thread. The second part of the Left Right game will come out this weekend, as well as an episode of the Red Thread, I believe, with a very special announcement coming in that one, should be. But yeah, anyway, that should be it. Thank you all so much for the support. It means the world. Check out merch link in the description while you can, and I believe that should do it for now. But I just want to say thank you for watching. I hope that you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.